Hey everyone, it's James of geometriccharts.com. It is January 23rd, about 5:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, BTC, USD on the Bitfinex exchange. So first of all, the video is not investment advice. Second of all, it's probably just going to be a quick video, just kind of straight to the point. We're just chopping around here horizontally. You can see this notated by the red lines and further notated by the blue box here. So essentially, we are building out a nice energy coil with some crazy whips up and down. There's a lot of volatility. I do think the overall trend is down for this move. Even though we had quite a big pump up, it just seems like the move down is just being stretched as far as possible. Volume keeps chopping up and down along with price, so it's really hard to even get a read there. But at the end of the day, when you have horizontal consolidation, you have a 50-50 probability, and that's literally where we have been since the 10th of January. We've just been kind of chopping around in this box. Now, as we get closer to the weekend, weekends are typically flat. So I imagine that if something dramatic does not happen until the weekend, then more than likely we're just going to continue chopping in this area until there is a bigger break. I do think if we're going to have a bigger break, more than likely it's going to be down based on what's happening here on the chart and the proximity. I'm just wondering now if we can hold this 3,200 bottom or not. On Bitfinex, I think it's like what, 3,200 roughly. So anyways, that's basically what is occurring. It's a tough read. I think it's going to be tough trying to play it either way until there is a full break that is sustained outside of this. We got a false breakout here. We got a false breakdown here. And now we're kind of lingering. But at the end of the day, the majority of this recent price action is toward the tail end of this. So if the market cannot push up and sustain trading above about 3,800, then I do believe it's going to be bad news for Bitcoin, as in a retest of the 3,200 zone. If the 3,200 zone does not hold up, then I definitely think we are going to see the mid-2,000 range. And then that goes back to if we even hold that range. If we don't, then obviously there could be a significant drop. And if the mountain formation comes into play, like I talked about in my past video, just on a longer-term perspective, then we could revisit the $1,000 range pretty easy. But it's not going to be something that's a straight shot. I think a lot of people are looking for these straight shots, like up or down. In these cases, though, in Bitcoin, just the cryptocurrency world, the moves up are definitely violent, and more violent typically than the moves down. The moves down are typically staggered out, like a staircase down, at least from what I've seen recently. So and it looks like that's what they're trying to do, trying to prolong this drop as long as possible. And I imagine dumping it. Oh, they're not that I imagine. At the end of the day, they are dumping into these pumps as hard as they possibly can without wrecking their selling to where it's not going to work against them. So if they turn the market up, they have to slowly sell into other big buyers, other retail traders, so it's not just straight up, straight down. And then the trade can end up working against them in that case. So instead, what we get now is this kind of stepping down, and that's what it looks like we're going to continue to do until we retest this area. And then, like I said, if that area does not hold up, it could open a trap door to the mid-2,000 range, if not a little bit lower. So short term, there's definitely going to be some wiggles. I do believe that, like I said, from a couple weeks now to a month, I feel very bearish on Bitcoin, as in any pumps will be sold into. So every pump, there will be a dump, and we are going to trek lower. And I do think it's only a matter of time before we're retesting this 3,200 bottom. And if the bottom does not hold, like I said, then obviously it's going to be a bad picture. So short term, just expect a lot of volatility. Obviously, it's there on the chart. You really don't need me to explain that. For a short-term analysis, whether it's going to go up or down, it's very, very difficult here. I myself am just trying to wait and see I'm waiting for an opportunity to present itself on this chart, and so far it's been very difficult, at least over the past, like, I don't know, 13 days now roughly, just kind of chopping within this zone. So But I do feel that the overarching theme is a retest of this bottom, and whomever, whether it's single entity or multiple entities, are just prolonging this as long as possible. So anyways, that's it. I will do another video on Friday. If you do like the content and so forth, please like, comment, subscribe, follow. I definitely appreciate your time, and I will talk to everybody on Friday. So have a great night or a great day, depending on where you are in the world.